Hi, I'm Les. Up until now, I've only been doing videos when I achieve a milestone. Well, since the basic system has been designed and built, uh, I'm starting to expand now into the east and west sides and also into the second system. And it's covering a lot of different areas, not only in the architecture of the system, but a lot of the electronics and the moving objects like crossing gates. There's a lot going on. So instead of waiting for a milestone, I thought you'd be interested in seeing all of the different things that I'm involved in. So this is a departure from the usual format. I'm going to have a compilation of a lot of different areas. I call it systems. So this will be the first of a series of systems videos. And I hope you like the different format. And so we'll be covering a lot of different material. So here we go. Here's the base of the model. It's 1/2" grade A plywood. Here's the model on the base so you can see relative sizes. Here I'm placing everything on the board to see how it fits. This is the east end platform. And right over here is where the road barrier will be coming up. I put a road panel at each end of the main girder just to stabilize the structure of the road. There's nothing nailed down, so I have to put tape around the whole thing here just to keep it in place. This is the south sidewalk extension. I don't have the north extension yet. This is the east end traffic gate. And here is my design of that gate. I'm going to zoom in on the access panel. I'll remove the panel so you could see the internals. There are 2 bevel gears driven by a small stepper motor with a long shaft. Here's the stepper motor rotating a 1/4 turn clockwise and then counterclockwise. I haven't begun working on the light pole and arm, but I was able to get an unpainted 3-light assembly. This is an unpainted, pre-wired 3-light assembly, and I already have the code for lighting each one independently. Here's a demo. I tested it by showing green for 6 seconds, then yellow for 3 seconds, and then red for 6 seconds. When it comes time to install one of the crossing gates, I don't want to have to turn the power on the system, raise and lower the road just to test a crossing gate. So I want to be able to test it independently whenever I want. The same thing is true for repairs. There's going to be 10 stepper motors in the system. One of them may fail at one time, and that component has to be replaced. I want to test it to make sure it's working correctly. So in order to do that, I'm going to have a testing subsystem as part of the control panel. And here is a preliminary design of the control panel showing the testing portion of it. There's a dial where you can select the component that you want to test, and there's an LCD display that will show you the component being tested. When it's time to test, you push the test button and it'll run through a complete cycle. In the case of a gate, a cycle is to go down, pause briefly, and go back up. If you have to stop for any reason, you hit the stop button. And also there's a reset button to just make sure that all the components are in their startup positions. I can output to the display. Well, I hope you enjoyed the first systems video. I know I covered a lot of material, so I'm really anxious to get your comments on level of detail. If there's anything that you would like to hear about or see, I really would like to get your comments. And of course, remember, when you stop learning, all that's left is forgetting. Well, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.